All right, y'all. We're still in this room where the lighting is terrible and it's almost not hump day, but here we are. Happy hump day! Okay. Um, let's see. It is 10:40 p.m. I look like garbage. We went to the park tonight. The girls and I, and of course, Tiny Toby went over to the park. We got some snow cones donated to it's a suicide prevention group. So the girls got some water bottles for our donation. Yeah.
I filled mine up with tap water.
There's that.
That was nice.
So they each got a water bottle. Let's see. We just sat in the park for a little while, visited with the beauties of being the booth girl at the local grocery store is that, you get to see pretty much everybody from the community because it's our only grocery store within 30 miles. So you really get to see everybody in town. And then if you have regulars like I do, then they're at the park. And I got to see one of my regulars and we had a conversation outside of my workplace. Yes, dear.
That we have a birthday on Sunday to go
Yes, we will talk about that. Let's see. So is that one of my regulars? Had a good chat with her. Yeah. So that was fun. Work was interesting today, as always. Technology is a strange thing. I love it when it works, but when it doesn't, I want to throw everything in the trash. It was another one of those days. I got there and it was total chaos today with resets and everything else. Yeah, super much fun. I've been fighting migraines since yesterday. So yesterday it was this side of my head, and I was able to function somewhat okay. But today woke up and it had switched hemispheres. So if you basically cut my face in half and go from here over, it is from the top of my head all the way down into right in here. So that's super fun. I've taken everything under the sun. Midol, Excedrin, ibuprofen. Let's see. I've drank a Coke. I've drank some Monsters today. Water. Oh, excuse me. Well, the thing is, my preventative medication, I only have just about 2 weeks of my preventative in here. I go into my doctor on Monday so I can get my preventative, so I'll probably go back on my preventatives here, because I've been taking like every other day. That's not exactly how they work, so I've got to go back on my preventatives, go from there. Ooh, excuse me. So I've been fighting a migraine all day. It kind of went away. Well, it didn't go away, but it kind of stayed in the background. That, like, after my lunch, it was just in the background. You could tell it was there, but it wasn't as bad as it had been all day. Now it's flaring back up, so that's magic. We went over to the park, goofed off over there. Toby was a pretty good boy. Ran into some friends of ours, and I was so proud of him because these people he's never really met, and he just went right over to him and didn't bark, didn't growl, nothing. So he was the best boy. Now most people, he'll bark and grr and until either I pick him up and then he knows he's okay, or, he just gets over himself. And he didn't bark. He walked right up to him. He was just the best boy. And now he's all tuckered out. He's a tuckered out tiny Toby. Aw, bud. Yeah. So I guess it ought to work. It's ought to be work, being tiny Toby. Huh. Yeah. I guess he got sick today while I was at work. I'm sorry, guys. I've got the yawns tonight. Yeah. I'm just gonna be that kind of a night. Let's see. Randy gets home in 45 minutes. Sorry. I'm working on things here. Okay. Yeah. So, upcoming events. Well, we've got Fiddle Week in town this week. That wraps up over the weekend. Then there's a big parade on Saturday. It starts at noon and goes through town. Tomorrow is Kids Day, and that takes place over on State Street.
No.
In front of the candy store. These are classic candies. So that starts at 10 and runs until 2 tomorrow. So if you're local and watching this, go check that out. Saturday at noon is the parade. Let's see. Then you have, after that, you have the biker rodeo, which doesn't mean a hill of beans to really anybody. But the biker rodeo used to be something really huge here, and then for a few years it stopped, and now it's back. So the biker rodeo, it was something that always ended the Fiddle Fest. So that happens this weekend as well. Then the girls have a birthday party to go to again this weekend. So much stuff going on. It's crazy bananas. Let's see. So, birthday party this weekend. The girls are going to. Of course, I work. I've got to work Saturday and Sunday, so Dad gets to help them prepare for a birthday party to go to. Let's see. Nothing really else going on this week. For Father's Day, we went and celebrated with family. It was not awful. We actually had a lot of fun. It's a lot of work coming back after creating boundaries with people. It takes a lot of work to maintain everything, but for the most part, it was pretty good. I enjoyed myself. My for real blood siblings and I actually took our first picture together that we've taken in 34 years. The last picture we had of us together was when I was an infant. So it was fun. I enjoyed it. We actually had all of our kids together in one place. There were only 2 missing. So we got a cousin's picture and a sibling's picture, and then a couple's picture with all the adults. So it was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. Crazy times. Life is crazy. Don't know why things happen until at some point randomly it's just like, oh, that's why that happened. You don't get to know the reason why, and then you're stumbling along like, oh, why am I in this place? What am I doing here? And then all of a sudden, oh, hey, that's why. It's been a long road, guys. We're still in this motel room. I'm hoping and praying that we get something as soon as possible. This is part of our journey. We don't know why this is part of our journey yet, but we will soon. It's not for us to know right now. we'll get where we need to be soon. And that's all we can hope for. Yeah. Don't really know what else. It's just I'm looking forward to after Fiddle Week and Biker Rodeo is done, because then we have a little bit of breathing room. We have like about a week of breathing room for work, and then it'll go back to, we'll have a couple more events that first week of July, and then maybe a little more breathing room and normalcy again. Yeah. Yeah, my head still hurts, so it's nuts. Excuse me. I go into work tomorrow. I have my tobacco order, so that's always something to look forward to. Tomorrow is technically my hump day for work. So I celebrate hump day twice in a week, technically. Yeah, it's very real. With this headache, the last couple days I've actually worn my hair down for work, and I find that people don't often recognize me that way. They're used to seeing it up in a ponytail, so it's been kind of strange. Yeah. I just don't know. Right now, life is pulling so many different ways and directions, and we're just trying to look at the positive side of everything. We have a roof for right now. We're both working full time. Um, we're able to keep food in the house. Everybody's happy for the most part. I mean, I would be happy if I didn't have this headache anymore. Happier. I'd be over the moon if we were able to find a house to rent. So, there's all that. Just going with the flow, I guess, is the best way to put it. Lots of things going on. Reconnecting with people. Yeah, it's been fun. I've reconnected with one of my best friends from high school, and that has been so much fun, actually. Yeah. Reconnecting with a lot of people that I've known from either working at Bimart 13 years ago, or I've gone to school with, or were teachers of mine, and that's been a lot of fun. I've enjoyed that. But as for now, I am going to go ahead and hop off of this because it takes a hot minute to load it with the internet the way it is around here. And my head is about to go off into orbit. So, with that, I will wander your way another day, guys. And we love you all. Be kind, be safe, and we will see you next time.